let's get into this. We have the Washed Squids, a team full of formerly retired players versus the Squid Squad.
Wow, very interesting comps. We got 3 splatter shots on one side, and on the other side, it's a very kind of varied comp.
Very varied indeed. Let's see which one goes down better. We see all teams going in right now, going in for that Rainmaker, and there we go. The Washed Squids pop the barrier, already get 1 splat, and then we'll go 2 down now for the Squid Squad. As Washed Squids continue the push going in, completely almost wiping out the team, and there we go. The Rainmaker has been got.
And you know, it really is tried and true. The splatter shot, a very strong weapon, given that it has the Trizuka. But you know, it has a little bit of variation, but this is a very, very strong, very, very aggressive push coming from Washed Squids.
Oh, you know, an incredibly strong push. They've got the Soda on deck, and they're just continuing going in with even more specials. The Reef Slider comes out, but the Squid Squad are just trying their best. And there we go, they get 1 pick. They get the pick on the Rainmaker. That's what they need to get back into this.
And you know, it is the most important, but that is a wipeout, which is giving Washed Squids a perfect opportunity to push back. And this is going to be difficult, and they do dunk it eventually. That is a game that goes to Washed Squids. But you know what? Maybe we'll see some swapping when it comes to the comp. Maybe they felt like, listen, three splatter shots is a very, very aggressive, very, very fast-moving comp.
That is a formidable comp indeed.
Yeah.
And we're already getting some claps going.
Woo!
Way to be graceful in victory.
Yeah, we know. We love to see it. We love to see this energy. And you don't get this kind of energy when you play LANs online.
Exactly. Yeah, no. Like, this in-person energy is what I love about events. Like, it's all good sitting down, you know, at a PC doing commentary like this. But being able to be in here, feeling the electricity in the venue as the audience, so like, you know, participating,
Yeah.
and just seeing the actual reactions from the players go off, it's absolutely incredible. But yeah. Going into game 2.
It was just so fast and so furious. We need to take a second to breathe.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, just 1 second. Oh, we're going into Splat zones on Flounder Heights now. I wonder, you know, I don't really think you can go in with the same triple splatter shot comp for that stage and that mode.
Listen, Flounder Heights is not my favorite thing. I don't really like talking about these Flounder Heights, so I'm
Okay,
just going to leave that one to you.
As a Flounder Heights enjoyer myself, I am a
Okay.
big Splatoon 1 fan.
All right.
Splatoon 1
I
is the best
understand.
Splatoon game, you know.
That's a lot of words. And you know what? We may or may not agree, and that's okay.
No, but Flounder Heights, I honestly just really like it because it's a chaotic map.
Yes,
It's
that I can agree with.
It's funny and chaotic, and it's such a good when you're the one watching it. It's
when
so
you're not
good
the
when
one
you're
playing
like,
it.
I'm sitting here, I've got a microphone next to my mouth, and I get to watch something funny go down. I don't have to be up there enduring Flounder Heights.
And you know what? That's perfect for me too. I'm good with that.
Oh, yeah, but now we are going to be going into this. I just want to point out, from the tiny bit of research I got to do before this started, the Washed Squids are indeed not washed, going up 2-0
Yeah.
in both of the sets they've played so far, whereas the Squid Squad have not been so lucky. And there we go, the triple shot coming straight back out again.
But we do see that Dynamo coming out. We do. Listen, I know that Dynamo gets a lot of flack, and it is a little bit of an inconsistent weapon, but man, do I love to see it in competitive play.
Yeah, no, can we please just see the Dynamo do a single flick and get the entirety of that zone?
Oh,
that is what I want to
so
see.
satisfying.
Well, no, there we go, the Squid Squad already getting 2 picks now. This is definitely starting a lot better for them.
Yeah, I think this map definitely it caters to their comp just a little bit more. I think it's very hard to push forward just with 3 splatter shots.
No, nobody's been able to get the upper hand yet. There we go, the Super Chumps coming out, just getting a little bit more ink on the zone. The Super Chumps have to be so annoying on this map.
It's I mean, we did see a double end zap come out just in the last set, so having more chumps, maybe better chumps?
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
like that?
Exactly. You know, more chumps would definitely benefit on this map, especially because of how small those zones are. And the Squid Squad are going absolutely mental right now, getting multiple picks on the Washed Squids. And there we go, they've still got that zone.
Yeah, I think, you know, the triple splatter shot is a good comp, but I think it works better for a much flatter map. This map, it's really difficult to kind of use that momentum to push forward because you have to push upward.
You don't just have to push forward in this map. You have to push upward. You have to try and get around. And, you know, the splatter shot isn't really the best weapon at, like, getting up and shooting at, like, certain angles as well. So it's just going to be a little bit harder for the Washed Squids to get back into this. But with such a dominant first game, I think we all know that they can come back. And they are doing that right now as they get the zone, firing off an inkjet. Not inkjet. I'm so stupid.
The other inkjet. the one, you know, with the three inkjet.
The triple inkjet that you fire on the ground. The Trizuka.
Yes, but, you know, they are holding on to the zones quite well. So Squid Squad is going to have to work together to make that comeback happen.
Oh, you know, and the comeback definitely looks like it's happening right now as the Trizuka and the missiles come out as well. And there you go, more kills happening. And there we go, Squid Squad back in it again.
You know, this is a lot more back and forth than I anticipated coming out from both of these teams. So I'm really loving this, being able to, like, gather your team and utilize that camaraderie between your teammates to make push back in.
You know, when you see such a dominant first game come out from the Washed Squids, you kind of just expect a quick 2-0.
Yeah.
However, like, that is definitely not the case right now. We've seen, like, the complete, like, the rank mode changing and the stage changing, definitely helping out the Squid Squad as they're continuing to break through and get this game down. There we go, the super chumps coming out from both teams.
And, you know, it's so interesting to see the Washed Squids. They're kind of down, but they're definitely not out. They are moving together as a team, and we love to see that. I think that really gives them a little bit of an edge when it comes to being able to move back into the zone.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. 2 minutes left on the clock. They have the zones there. All they really have to do is just hold on for that tiny bit longer, and they could still definitely get the win in this game.
Splat zones is not really over until it's over, but the Zipcaster coming out, maybe Squid Squad is going to be able to get the splats that they need. They get the one on Salty. Are they able to get another? Unfortunately not, but they do get that first zone, which is going to help them be able to maybe push back.
Yeah, no, they just need to push back. They need to get that zone right there. It's so incredibly almost theirs, and there you go. They get it. The deficit points coming out on Washed Squid zones. And now they just have to wait. Like, this game could be just completely stalling now for Squid Squad. You only have a minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. You have a pretty sizable lead, including that deficit.
Yeah, it's really their game to lose.
Oh!
That was a nice swipe of the scamper. And you know what? It's not over for them. They do have 2 down on Washed Squids, and Squid Squad is not letting go.
You know, I just love hearing the audience as well with us go, ooh! That was such a nice swipe coming out. Oh, love the Trizuka we do. And there we go, the Super Chumps coming out, 50 seconds left on the clock. This is all but Squid Squad's game to win.
And it really is. Washed Squids, they're going to really have to utilize that teamwork that we've seen so well, that we've seen in Game 1, that we've seen multiple times on this game. And, oh, that Dynamo able to get that splat. Is the Dynamo able to do a little bit more work? Maybe they're able to cover that zone too. They're going to need to really focus on the zone with only 30 seconds left on the clock.
There we go. Okay, they're throwing the ink strikes in now. There we go. They have the zones now. All they have to do is just keep their composure, keep getting those splats, and just stay in control of the zone. 15 seconds left. We most definitely are going to be seeing an overtime in this game if they can keep this pressure up.
They do, and they are able to get a splat off of Squid Squad, an unfortunate victim to a bad jump. But, you know, we did see a couple of members of Squid Squad jump out, and they are able to take one zone. They're just going to have to work on getting that second zone, and they do.
There we go, and it is 1-1, all tied up. I think that is the first game that Washed Squids have lost this entire tournament so far.
Hey, you know, there's a first time for everything.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it shows that, like, in this game, when you see people so dominant, going from winning 2-0, 2-0, you just think, oh, yeah, these people are great. You know, they're just going to completely wash us. But then when you see them bleed, you see that they can lose. That's when you get the confidence in your team again. You see that you've won that one game. You can go on and push for another.
Yeah, and you know, it's so much more that it's an in-person event that we can see that, and you're gonna feel the pressure.
Yeah, no, I can feel it on my shoulders right now. Like, I can definitely feel how this feels right now, just looking behind me and seeing all of them. After that first game, you know, we heard the Washed Squids going, ooh, they're doing the claps and everything. Now they're just silent. They're just looking down. They're like, okay, we need to lock in.
Yeah,
we need to get in this now.
We gotta focus in the zone right here.
Exactly.
Well, not splat zones because they just played splat zones.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like the other zone,
Let's see what kind of zone it is.
The tower control zone.
The tower zone.
The tower zone, right? They're in the tower zone right now.
The zone that you have to stand on and move.
Yeah.
Going in ship shape. Ooh.
That is an interesting one. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm just gonna reveal a secret. I think I might have played tower control and ship shape like one time.
Oh yeah, no, same.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
You know, this is going to be a learning experience for the both of us, where we're just going to be seeing what kind of strategies come out. Like, I think definitely the triple shot might work a little bit better on zone.
I think so too.
Tower.
For a map like this, where fast and furious isn't necessarily bad, I think it could work.
Yeah, but you know, it's all still to play for, as we saw from that last game. You know, it is still definitely all to play for.
And you know, there's a lot on the line here. You know, you don't want to be winning all of your sets and then all of a sudden you drop one on a game 3. I don't know.
You know, I mean, like, they're definitely looking good from winning both of their sets 2-0 so far. However, you know, this could definitely be the back in that the Squid Squad need, or just a little bit of confidence to maybe get them through as well.
Yes, that is very, very true. You know, we could, who knows what we'll see.
Yeah,
but as we go into our round 3, our final game 3, let's go.
Hey. There we go. The energy getting in the room. The tension is palpable as we go into this game 3.
Oh, we see that triple splatter shot comp, but joined with a regular roller this time. How do we feel about that change?
I mean, I think it definitely benefits on tower control. Because you're going to be getting the instant splats, and you're going to be a little bit more mobile while you're doing it, while you're on top of that. But then we've got the Washed Squids already going down two splatter shots.
But you know what? If there's down 2 splatter shots, they still got a third one to spare.
You're never out of splatter shots when you're playing with the Washed Squids.
Oh, but Squid Squad is on that tower.
Oh, did you see that double?
I did. That was an incredible double. And I think that might even be able to stop the push.
I just love hearing that noise, you know, of the critical strike. That is such a good, you'd say the pop.
Yes, you do. But you know, both teams really just feeling out the center of the map, trying to make sure that they don't make any push too premature. But with 2 down on Washed Squids, it is going to give an opportunity for Squid Squad to make that move first.
There you go. The Super Chumps just being added pressure now, just trying to keep that ink up in the middle, that neutral zone that everybody is fighting for, especially in tower control, is really good. Because you're just going to have to spend even more time inking that back up instead of pushing for the tower. And there we go. Squid Squad only has 1 up, that Stamper, but we've seen that Stamper make some plays before. We've seen them get those strikes. Let's see what they do here.
Let's see. They're winding up the strike, but you know,
jumping back,
really acknowledging that maybe here is not the right place, here is not the right time. Let's go back.
You know, and to be honest, they did save themselves, and they did save that zip strike, zip cast that they could be getting. I cannot get these names of the specials right today, can I?
You know what? Zip strike, tri-strike, zip jetpack. We're good. We're gold. We're golden.
And then we got the zip striker coming out now. I don't think yielding a splat, but just keeping the Washed Squids a little bit more at bay. But this is the dominance that we saw in that first game come out. I think the Washed Squids have got their composure back, contained it, and now are just keeping that push in.
Yes, but this is going to be a little bit precarious. They're going to have to hold on to that. Tim holding on to that top right snipe area. I think that's going to be very strong in making it past this checkpoint, which they do.
There we see Pancakes getting a splat there, trying to just push him off the tower, firing the super chumps in, but unfortunately nobody's home all the way back there, and there we go. Washed Squids take that 2-1. A valiant effort coming from the Squid Squad, though.
You know what? It was really strong. I really enjoyed seeing this back and forth coming out from both teams. And sometimes the maps just do favor your comp. I think like we saw the Flounder Heights being more, having that verticality kind of slow down the triple splatter shot comp, and it made it easier for the other team to kind of come back in. Whereas other maps like Ship Shape kind of worked in the favor, of that triple splatter shot comp.
You know, but thankfully we didn't see it was just all about the maps. As you know, the Squid Squad were making definite plays in that third game, and it could have definitely been theirs.
Yes.
However, it just went straight into the tide of the Washed Squids right at the end. And once you get the momentum like that, you know, you just keep going with it and going with it and going with it until you end up with the win.
Yeah, it becomes really nerve-wracking. I think when you're like, when there's so much on the line, you're like, I'm gonna lose this set if I don't stop them at this checkpoint. And then you start to like, kind of like, you see a little bit of frictions,
Friction.
like,
A little bit of
fractures,
friction.
fractures
Okay, yeah.
in your teamwork, and then you know it can fall apart so easily from there too.
Yeah, no, like, especially when you were in the lead, like the Squid Squad were,
Yeah.
when you start to see that lead crumble, because, like, when you're in the lead in a game like this, you can feel that weight slowly come off your shoulders. You can envision the win in your head.
Yeah.
You start thinking, like, oh, this is our moment, this is when we're going to win. And then when it all starts crumbling down, it's all the more painful. And you're just scrambling and scrambling and scrambling, trying to get a semblance of what you once had back into the game. And that just kind of throws you off. And unfortunately, as we saw there, it yielded to the Squid Squad losing 2-1.
Yeah.
But still, an amazing effort coming out for them. We cannot fault them whatsoever, being the only team so far to get a game off of the Washed Squids.
And you know what? We love to see it. We love to see that underdog, that, like, you know, the team that we don't expect to win to take a game off of one that has gone undefeated.
You know, exactly, yeah. Oh, just look at that. I don't think we've seen that yet, the three piece.
We do love to see it.
We do love to see it.